Hello and welcome to episode number 91 of WITM. It's a Monday Night Raw stream. I do apologize for the slightly delayed start to our Monday night stream, normally scheduled at 11:30 Eastern. I had some personal family matters that needed my attention, but here we are now, back after a 5-day break, and Corey is back from a 1-month break since the last time he competed in a WWE ring, but he comes back on the Go Home Monday Night Raw before Extreme Rules in 6 days on Sunday with a huge opportunity. Corey, while he has been away, the people around him in the top 5 of the Intercontinental Championship rankings have struggled. That has moved Corey up to the number 3 slot. Tonight, he takes on the man currently sitting in the number 2 slot, No Way Jose. If Corey can pick up a victory, then most likely he will move up to the number 1 contendership past Mike Kanellis, who is not wrestling this week, and take on the Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley in a 30-minute Iron Man match at Extreme Rules in 6 days on Sunday night. It's the number 3 contender versus the number 2 contender looking to become the number 1 contender. Let's go ahead and get the loading screen started.
Singles action is up next. Yes, we have one of our breakout talents taking on some tough competition.
All right, now this is some of an interesting scenario for Corey. He comes in with a 4-7 record that is currently the worst out of the WITM 4, and on top of that, Corey is 0-6 winless so far in the 2018-2019 Universe year when wrestling on the main Raw card. All 4 of Corey's wins have come on the Raw Minor Show main event, where Corey is 4-1. So Corey needs to pick up his first win on Raw, which would start a modest 2-match winning streak. And if he does so, then most likely he will have an Intercontinental title opportunity waiting for him at Extreme Rules against Bobby Lashley, the Intercontinental Champion. Number 3 contender Corey versus number 2 contender No Way Jose. Number 1 contendership to the Intercontinental Championship just 6 days before Extreme Rules on the line in this matchup. This is essentially a number 1 contendership match. Who's going to move on to face Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental title at Extreme Rules? Will it be Corey or will it be No Way Jose? Let's find out and get this huge matchup underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 296 pounds, Corey.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
And I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron?
Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure. But he knew that when he signed up for this match.
opponent, from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, weighing in at 245 pounds, No Way Jose.
Get off your seat, folks. Here comes No Way Jose.
Come on, Corey, get up and dance.
Some are saying he's in the best shape of his career right now. Would you agree with that, Corey?
It's hard not to agree with that statement, Cole. I mean, just look at him. I'll tell you, he's going to be tough to beat, that's for sure.
There's the bell. This match is underway. Which man is going to step up and claim the #1 contendership to the Intercontinental title heading into Extreme Rules?
In a good old-fashioned wrestling match.
No Way Jose is going to get things started.
This is going to be a blast to watch.
And
there's
guys,
a right from No Way Jose and a clubbing blow to the back. There's a reversal from Corey.
He's inflicting some
and there's a running STO.
Here.
Corey forces No Way Jose to his feet.
Strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
There's a right from Corey and a DDT. There's a stomp to the arm. Corey forces Jose to his feet. Irish whip into the ropes.
Taking away his vertical
and a
base.
huge cross body from Corey. There's a kick to the back. Corey forces Jose to his feet. And there's a swinging neck breaker.
He's taking
Corey with
offense.
a kick to the back.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't
forces
snowball
Jose
out of
up.
Control.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me
and
think
again
he still
targeting
has plenty
that
of fight
head,
left in
trying
him.
to soften up possibly for a crossface later on.
No,
there's an Irish whip into the corner, but Jose is going to fight it off.
He slams him down with authority.
And then there's a suplex from Jose, who's trying to get the WWE Universe behind him. Jose drags Corey closer center ring and connects with an elbow drop.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Well,
there's a stop from Jose and
punishment tonight. You don't step in
submission
the ring with
locked
this guy
in by
and walk away
Jose. He
completely
too is
unscathed.
going to target the head. And Corey is going to be able to break the hold.
As he gets out of the submission.
Now mounted punches by Corey, looking to again soften up the head of Jose for perhaps a crossface later.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's
Corey
carry.
has Jose in a fireman's carrier position.
I can tell you it's not a pleasant
and
trip.
And he comes crashing
plunges
down.
him on the top rope. Forces Jose up
Just
into a seated position.
Felt there.
And Corey now, again, attacking that head of Jose. Obvious target of Corey, that head of No Way Jose. There's a reversal by Jose with a series of elbows to get out of the hold. Irish whip into the ropes. Again, an Irish whip.
And it's reversed.
But Corey is going to evade the kick.
There's the neck breaker.
There's a huge
Good
neck
luck turning
breaker
your
from
head after
Corey.
that one.
Corey forces Jose up. There's an uppercut from Jose to reverse. Corey with a huge right.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
And a swinging neck breaker once again.
Is absolutely insane.
Forces Jose
a
up.
lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
There's a new signature maneuver of Corey. I came across this while making AI Masters moveset, and I loved it. It targets every single part of the body. It's called the blackout. Corey goes for a cover.
Oh man, I thought he had
And Jose powers out at 2. Corey, in disbelief that his new signature maneuver, the blackout, was not enough to put Jose away and possibly claim a Intercontinental title match. Corey forces Jose up. There's the crossface, good position, center ring. Corey's been targeting that head so far in this matchup. Will it be enough here? Yes, it will be. No Way Jose tops out. As long as everything works out in the rankings the way I expect it to, Corey will take on Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship at Extreme Rules. Corey's going to pick up his first win on the main Raw card, and it's a huge win. He made that first win count. We'll have to wait and see how the rankings stack up to officially announce it, but all things are pointing to Bobby Lashley versus Corey for the Intercontinental Championship at Extreme Rules at a 30-minute Iron Man match.
here is your winner, Corey.
And there's your winner via submission.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
All right, just like Michael Cole said, this was indeed a very big win for Corey. We'll now wait and see how the rankings shake up, but there should not be any reason for Corey to be number one contender
We'll see
at
if
the end of the night.
match can equal that last one. Put down that remote and stay a while.
Let's go ahead and see what transpires on the rest of Raw, and then we can get to that rankings update. All right, prior to Corey's match, the Revival, the Raw Tag Team Champions, defeated the Ascension. As we witnessed, Corey defeated No Way Jose. Slater and Rhino defeated the Authors of Pain in a bit of an upset. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss defeated NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon in Women's Fatal 4-Way action. Dana Brooke and Sasha Banks, each with a no decision. In Triple Threat Women's action, Mickie James picked up a bit of an upset victory over Ronda Rousey. Ruby Riott took a no decision. Non-title matchup, Bobby Lashley taking on Zack Ryder, and Lashley is going to pick up the victory. And in another non-title matchup, the Universal Champion Kevin Owens takes on Seth Rollins, the Money in the Bank holder, the man who could cash in at any time on the Universal Champion Owens. And it's going to be Kevin Owens picking up the non-title victory. Now we can see how the Raw rankings shake out and see if we can have some confirmed matchups from the Raw brand for Extreme Rules, including possibly Bobby Lashley versus Corey for the Intercontinental Championship. We'll start off with the Raw women. Alexa Bliss defeated Ember Moon with no decision for Dana Brooke or Sasha Banks. Bliss remains champion. Moon moves down to number 6. Dana Brooke remains at the bottom, number 11, with a no decision. Sasha Banks is at number 5 with a no decision. Mickie James defeated Ronda Rousey with no decision for Ruby Riott. Mickie James remains number 1 contender. Ronda moves down to number 8. Ruby Riott remains at number 10 with a no decision. And so your Raw Women's rankings. The Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. Number 1 contender, Mickie James. Number 2, Bayley. Number 3, Natalya. Number 4, Sarah Logan. Number 5, Sasha Banks. Number 6, Ember Moon. Number 7, Nia Jax. Number 8, Ronda Rousey. Number 9, Liv Morgan. Number 10, Ruby Riott. And number 11, Dana Brooke. So that means we have our first confirmed matchup for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view in 6 days. It's going to be Alexa Bliss defending her Raw Women's Championship against her friend, Mickie James. Now on to the Raw Tag Team Division. The Revival defeated Slater and Rhino in non-title action. Revival remain champions. Slater and Rhino moved down to number 7. Apparently Slater and Rhino must have been double booked. Let me take a... I'm sorry, it was Slater. The Revival defeated the Ascension, not Slater and Rhino. So let me move Slater and Rhino back up. The Ascension moved down to number 3. Slater and Rhino actually won their match. They defeated the Authors of Pain. They moved up to number 5. Authors of Pain moved down to number 5, so Slater and Rhino move up 2 spots to number 4. So your Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival, number 1 contender, Ziggler McIntyre, number 2, Breezango, number 3, The Ascension, number 4, Slater and Rhino, number 5, The Authors of Pain, Number 6, Titus Worldwide. Number 7, the Deleter of Worlds. And number 8, the B Team. However, I do need to make a roster change here. Fandango of Brizongo has suffered a 6-month-plus injury in real life. So we will be taking him off the roster probably until WITM Season 5. Sometime in WITM Season 5 is when he'll return. So we'll take Fandango off the roster for now, and we'll make his tag team partner, Tyler Breeze, eligible to compete in the Intercontinental Championship rankings, since he can't tag team wrestle right now. There we go. Now we can check on those Intercontinental title rankings. Corey defeated No Way Jose. No Way Jose moves down to number 3. And that means Corey will move up to the number 1 contendership. And he'll take on Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental title at Extreme Rules. Bobby Lashley defeated Zack Ryder. Ryder moves down to number 17. Lashley remains champion. Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins. Owens is not in these rankings since he's already Universal Champion. Rollins moves down to number 9. So you're in the Intercontinental Championship rankings. The champion, Bobby Lashley. Number 1 contender, Corey. Number 2, Mike Kanellis. Number 3, No Way Jose. Number 4, Roman Reigns. Number 5, Bobby Roode. Number 6, Baron Corbin. Number 7, Dolph Ziggler. Number 9, Kurt Hawkins. Number 9, Seth Rollins. Number 10, Jinder Mahal. Number 11, Chad Gable. Number 12, Mojo Rawley. Number 13, Braun Strowman. Number 14, Goldust. Number 15, Finn Balor. Number 16, Elias. Number 17, Zack Ryder. And number 18, Tyler Breeze. And finally, the Universal Championship rankings. Corey defeated No Way Jose. Corey moves up to number 3. Jose is not in these rankings. Bobby Lashley defeated Zack Ryder. Lashley moves up to the number 1 contendership. However, Lashley is Intercontinental Champion, so he's not eligible to compete for the Universal title right now. So just to make the rankings make more sense, we're going to remove that. So let me... Well, Corey was at number 2, actually. Right, Bobby Lashley defeated Zack Ryder. And Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins, so wait a minute. That means that Corey will not be challenging for the Intercontinental title at Extreme Rules. That means Corey will challenge for the Universal Championship at Extreme Rules against Kevin Owens. Corey is somehow number 1 contender now to both the Universal and Intercontinental Championship. And we're going to see Corey get a Universal Championship opportunity at Extreme Rules. Which means Mike Kanellis is going to be the man to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. So we now have 4 confirmed matches at Extreme Rules, one of which is a WITM matchup. The Revival will defend their Raw Tag Team Championships against Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Alexa Bliss will defend her Raw Women's Championship against Mickie James. Bobby Lashley will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Mike Kanellis. And Corey, thanks to some help from Kevin Owens defeating Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley who was above Corey being Intercontinental Champion, Corey is going to take on the Universal Champion Kevin Owens at Extreme Rules. Huge opportunity for Corey to all of a sudden turn around from struggling to possibly becoming Universal Champion in 6 days. He'll have the or the home state advantage too. Extreme Rules emanating from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But for now, we turn our attention to tomorrow night's episode. The rivalry will be renewed once again. Gerald made easy work of The Miz a couple of episodes ago on SmackDown. Will he be able to do it again? They have a rematch in the Go Home SmackDown Live before Extreme Rules tomorrow night on our SmackDown live stream. And then following that, we have a huge matchup for you because remember on Tuesday nights we stream both SmackDown Live as well as the Cruiserweight division on 205 Live. And Andrew will be making his first defense of the Cruiserweight Championship. He's going to be taking on the former Cruiserweight Champion, Lince Dorado. So 2 matches for you tomorrow night in episode number 92. Gerald versus The Miz. Gerald currently sits at number 4, so most likely out of the U.S. title picture in time for Extreme Rules, but he could still keep himself eligible for perhaps a non-title matchup. And then following that matchup, Andrew defends his Cruiserweight Championship against Lince Dorado. It's a 2-for-1 special tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. That is going to do it for tonight's episode number 91. If you enjoyed tonight's episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to get into the action yourself and become a WITM member, you can head over to our WITM website. The link is in the description. There you'll find all kinds of info about WITM, including how to jump into the action and become a WITM member yourself with your own custom character, storylines, entrance, the works. And until tomorrow night and that match between Gerald and The Miz, as well as a title match for the Cruiserweight Championship with Andrew Spudstrong versus Lince Dorado, this is Corey with WITM Call Wrestling, signing off.